But yes, so now we are done with the lobby map, so we are going to move on with the actual map review. And in case you are new here, this is a public room. You can see people here. So come join, drive, have a good time, give feedback. That last one's optional. It's not optional to have a good time though, so you have to enjoy your time. But each map is going to have 12 minutes. They're all queued up. We have only 8 maps tonight because I do have to stop streaming early. But other than that, we are good to go. Club is Nolafist Struggle Bus, by the way, if you would like to join. Ooh, bear chase. So you have like engine off dirt, bear chase. So it's like you want to keep up the speed because you're being chased by something. Good feedback is optional. Okay, that no, wait. that's not what I meant. I have to have a good time. Yes, you have to have a good time. You can print it onto a t-shirt and put it on a t-shirt cannon and fire it at you. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Yeah, Coob. Yeah. Coob might have changed his name a little bit. I'm wondering, is it faster to go fully on... Wait, XLRB played this map? That's crazy. When did XLRB play this map? Is it better to like go inside? I don't know. AT cooked, by the way. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. So I don't want to go full on the outside. Yeah, I don't know why it went that way. There you go. Probably... Oh man, am I gonna have to smooth steer at the end? That's awful. Last turn before checkpoint 3 is a little awkward from what you can tell. Yeah, there's gonna be... I think this turn is the awkward one. Oh man, am I gonna have to smooth steer at the end to no slide? So I don't lose that much speed? Less than a 10th away from author time. Is it better to go on the inside? I don't think it's better to go on the inside. I think you lose too much speed as you go around, because with the engine off, you want to slide as little as possible. I'm wondering if this was inspired by Akuian's map that he sent in for the route video. I did have a good time with that one. I do like how that one came out. I thought it was fun. I would have never normally built something like that, so it was really fun to try it out. Oh yeah, did you guys like the video, by the way? Assuming you've seen it. I wanted it to be better than the scenery video of the same like idea. Oh man, I'm not Grenadi. I can't do no slides, man. Informative but very long. Yeah, that's the bad part about that style. the videos are going to be very long. Regarding basically anything to editing. Yeah, honestly, I must admit, like, once I started making mapping videos, I thought for sure that other people were going to come in and start making, like, mapping videos of their own. But that's not really true. I'm still, like, one of the only, like, mapping creators. Ooh. Hey, there it is. There's that author time. I was looking for that. I like the videos regarding basically anything. Oh wait, no, I already read that. I would also rather see key moments in normal speed than everything very fast. That is fair. If I had more time, I might consider doing that. It's weird though, because some people like to see the whole building process, including like the removal, like me building something, not liking it, removing it. Some people really like to see that, and other people just want to see like the key moments. You beat your own AT, let's go. It's not a very easy AT. Okay, so let's talk about this. Oh, NOLA DTM, no. Once I will get the idea of thinking more out of the box regarding mapping, I'll probably start doing videos for people in your country. Okay, people from your country don't really make any maps or have tutorials for that, and that might be the cause. I'm assuming not English. Because I'm sorry, I am an American. I only know English. I took French in high school, but that does not mean that I learned it. Alright, so let's talk about the route a little bit. I like kind of the back and forth between it. The only, like, kind of problem is... Well, the only, like, issue I see is kind of the transition going into this turn. I don't think there's quite enough room for it. Because typically with dirt, you want to be no sliding, which means you're probably going to be on the outside, well, at least dirt engine off, because the more you slide, the less speed that you have. So you're going to be closer, you typically want to be closer to the outside in order to get that no slide, which means you have absolutely no room to set this turn up. If there was like maybe one more block of space, then you could properly set this turn up. But that seems a bit smooth steer heavy. I mean, yeah, that's just dirt. Dirt in general, especially dirt engine off. But that being said, that if you wanted to go for like a more awkward-ish route, like I say awkward, not necessarily as like something that's inherently negative, but not something that's like insanely smooth. Yeah, that gif. But then a short map like this, I think you can get away with the awkwardness. But especially on a longer map, you definitely want to keep flow in mind and where the car is naturally going to end up. What this turn Nolf is talking about is kind of way too sharp. That's your personal opinion, of course, because you suck at dirt. Like, it can work. Like, if there was one more flat space before the turn, I think you could get off the wall here, go more diagonal, and then set up first on the outside and then turn in, so you go like that and you end up over here. And I think that would work. That's kind of like the line that I was envisioning, but there's just not enough space to be able to set it up properly. Fez, I don't know if I ever told you about that GIF, but I actually looked on I actually looked on the emote website or whatever, 7TV, whatever it's called, for a tapping emote, and I didn't find any. Oh, okay, TV. And then And I was just like, oh well, I guess we just won't have it. And then the snow car map. And then you went and recorded that, made your own tapping emote. Wasn't even this, are you sure? I could have sworn. I think I know. I guess it might not have been. Playing Stadium? Okay, okay. To be fair, I don't think my driving style has changed at all. I think the only thing that has changed from back then is me, like, I kind of do this on Snow Car, so it's better than like the full. So it's better than like the full tapping that I do on Stadium, and on Snow Car I kind of do more like that because I'm pushing up at the same time. So with Stadium I go like I drive like that, so smooth steering is really hard. But then on Snow Car I push up and then I tilt like that, so I can smooth steer a little easier. Maybe I should try that here. I messed it up already. But it does put more strain on my thumb because I'm keeping constant pressure. And my poor thumb. I don't know how to smooth steer. Okay, I'm skill checked. I got 80. I'm happy. Oh wait, that's actually world record. I did not realize that. Yeah, honestly, I think the rest is pretty good. I don't know if there's a strategy of slowing down, basically releasing at this to get more booster, but given the turn right behind it, I actually don't think it matters that much. You play with an elevated joystick for easier smooth steering. Honestly, I think what I would really like is to have like one of those like pilot joysticks. I don't. What are someone knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, Ecuian, I think this is a pretty nice map overall. The engine off dirt turns keep it more interesting. I just wish there was one more block of space for that left-hander in the middle. But the rest, it's a nice little short map. The engine off makes it interesting. But like the pilot like joystick. Is it still called a joystick? I don't think it is. Why can I not think of it? Also, those waterfalls are going up. It's not a waterfall. It's a water rise. Flight stick. Yeah, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. One of those, like, I think that would actually be perfect. And maybe not for tech, because I wouldn't want to, like, like, rip it off. But, you know, maybe not for tech. Ooh, we got boost. Oh, so much speed. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, this is cool. I messed up that transition. Oh, I like that idea. That's a fun idea. Oh, but you actually do? How, like, do you play tech on it? Because tech, I could not imagine playing on that. That seems like it would break it. I guess you would need like a really high quality one. Okay, this seems nice. Okay. Waterfall and... Okay, okay. First speed tech map? Yeah, this is nice so far. First Apex is really tricky, kind of fun though. It is nice. I don't. Yeah, it's a little tricky because you think it's the Apex, and then it's like, haha, no, you fool. But other than that, since it's right at the start, it might not be that bad. Oh, I missed it. I actually kind of like that better now that I missed it. Ah, but we'll see. 22.4 is possible? Yeah, probably. Get like a real tech player to play this, and they'll just be like, yeah, fun map. I got a sub 18. And you're just like, what? Okay, I like that. I like that you put that at the end. Was it making it big shorter and be an awesome weekly short map? I don't, well, I guess is there a category for just like a typical map for weekly shorts? Because I normally like my weekly shorts to have like a bit more of like an exploratory phase to it. Fast? I guess, maybe. Oh. Map 4 is fast, which would fit into the new weekly shorts rules. Yeah. I keep drifting way too soon for that. You think they're gonna go back on the category change? From what I'm seeing, the average player hates it. Knowing Nadeo, that it's permanent, no matter what. I don't think it's that like big of a change, honestly. Like the only reason people don't like it is because Nadeo made a statement that that's specifically what they were doing. It's very easily something that they could have just kept to themselves behind the scenes, and I don't think anyone would have like pointed it out. But if you wouldn't drift that much at the end and use the bounce to finish, maybe. It probably could have, yeah. Because it's not that noticeable of a change. Like, it might have made the occasional Reddit post or something. I'm just like, guys, I've noticed this pattern. But other than that, I don't think it would have been... Yeah, no, the bounce is going to be slower. I missed the turbo. Darn it. But honestly, I'm really liking this. Ace, I think you did a really good job. You aced it. Oh my god, so funny. Okay, guys, stop laughing. You're embarrassing me. I really like the scenery too. The scenery looks really good. Yeah, there you go. All right, you have to head out though? All right, well, thanks for hanging out. Well, you have to like head out like publicly, right? Like you'll still be watching like from inside the walls, right? Yeah, so the track of the day was a hit on your speed tech mapping skill, self-esteem. Yeah, okay, sounds good, Fez. All right, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time, but I guess you'll always be around. Is it bad that I actually had like a few problems with the speed teching route from yesterday? It was definitely not my favorite speed teching map. Like, I think it was really good, but it wasn't my favorite. I think like my biggest issue with yesterday's speed tech route was like I didn't really like this super precision start and how you could just lose a 10th because of like you could lose like over a 10th just from having like a slightly wide start that was punished super heavily by the sausage. Mind turning your monitor left a little? Yeah, I got you. I got you. There you go. There you go. We got gold today, a little bit of 54.9. Yeah. I didn't play today's track of the day. I forget what I had yesterday because I have been making more of a conscious effort to actually play and not just map lately. So I did play yesterday's track of the day. I forget what I did though. You can see. Okay, that's good. That's good. As a certified not tech player, don't look at your map. It's irrelevant to this info. This is really fun, but kind of difficult. Yeah, okay, so, okay, stop playing. Stop hunting for a PB. I know I can get author time, but, yeah, that's besides the point. So, yeah, I really like this. Oh, that's cool. You free block the water, too. I just noticed that. Yeah, this looks really good, Ace. The scenery, immaculate. Amazing. So, the rest kind of sucks. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, nice. All right. So, what I'm thinking, I think it's kind of interesting with the where you've placed the turbos, because I think normally what you would want to do is you would probably want to go like a little wide and kind of go more towards the middle, but with the turbo, you collect it and it's faster to go in there. So I don't know if I have that many qualms. I think here you might get a little too much airtime. This wasn't like, it didn't feel super great to just go flying and then just have your car not touch the ground until like here. I think that might have been a little much, and in that case I would consider getting rid of like this turbo so you have like a little less speed so you don't go flying as far. But I mean, that's more of like a nitpick than anything else. I'd say the only real issue that I had is actually the finish, and I'm not really a huge fan of the finishes where you want to like finish as close to here, because if you finish here then that's good, but if you finish here then that's automatically like a 10th or 2, just like you lost you lost a 10th or 2 just by like what the difference from like here to here. Although I really do like the fact that you scrape this, you know, if you miss, you scrape this, you bounce off the plastic, you go into the safe fin. Like that's nice. I like that. I always love a risky that if you fail the risky, you finish anyway. So I like that. I like that. It's just not my favorite style of finish. If you're fine with that and that's what you were going for, then yeah, you can keep it, but personal preference for me. This is nice. How did you... I'm assuming you just free block, free rotated. Yeah, I don't know if I have that many notes on this. I think this is just a really nice map. Darn it. That was author time right there. It's not fair. I deserve it. Oh, that was author time. No. Yeah, you did a really good job with this, Ace. This is nice. I wish I could drive. You might want to go there naturally anyway. Uh, whatever. I didn't want author time anyway. You know, I'll let someone else get it. Green, you're jealous? Yeah, I wish I could make scenery like this. I'll get there. I'll get there someday. Not this Sunday, but someday. That's when I'll get there. Very nice. I liked it. Honestly, I am also hoping that if I get better at scenery in Trackmania, that means I'll also get better at scenery in Planet Coaster. With a couple years invested in scenery making, think we'll event. Yeah, well, I'm trying to get there too. Sunday wait, what? Alright, so what is this? Is this? Yeah, that's tech. That's just platform. I saw the quarter pipe jump. I'd make sure. I was like, wait, I didn't think this was Cotton's map. This is not where I'm going. This is where I'm going. Okay. That's nice. Oh. Okay, it's a little bit of a rough landing. That's not too bad. Oh. Full stop. Just a complete and full stop. Actually, that's smoother than I thought. Ah. It's okay. I can continue. Right? That's a wall, right? But I should have enough speed, right? Yeah, look at that. I think this is how much speed I'm supposed to have anyway. But Jster, this is your map. And I know I'm driving it perfectly the first try. Try not to be too jealous. Where am I going? This is double respawnable, right? I'm about to get back on the map. Okay, maybe we'll restart. I couldn't get world record on my first try, you know? Like, I had to let... Yeah, I have to let other people get a chance, you know? I didn't want to finish that run anyway. It was too good. People would have accused me of cheating. When you're first that you somehow completed. Alright. Well, I have to say, I do like the little... The glass look. That is nice. Oh, this is... No, too far of a jump. It's fine. I got it. Ah. Okay, yeah, maybe we'll just restart that. Is it working for you, Jab? It's working for me. Oh, speed checked. Yeah, okay. I can see how that, yeah. That would not work as well. So, Jster, let me ask you a couple things. Is this meant for Cup of the Day, or is this just like you built a map because you felt like it? I didn't know if it was built with a specific goal in mind. There we go. Finally made it through. I don't know if I'm supposed to skip. Am I supposed to jump over that engine off? I could. It would save a lot of time. Okay, that camera, internal cam lasts a little too long. Maybe, I still haven't really gotten much with clean run yet. Oh, that was magnet. I want to go down, yeah. Ah, not like that. No! There's the finish. Come on. Ugh, rude. Sounds a bit dumb. Yeah, I know it's supposed to be shorter, but it didn't get there yet. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to how long the records were. Yeah, it's a little long for track of the day, but yeah, that's, I mean, you can just place the finish block shorter or closer. Yeah, so let me try to get somewhat of a clean run here. So the hard thing about track of the day is that maps are supposed to be double respawnable. And this is definitely not double respawnable, but I'm assuming that's a work in progress. Ah. No, I need to go up sooner, and then like that. There we go. Ah, I think you are supposed to skip that engine off. Nope. Okay, not like this. Ah, darn it. Okay, don't mess this up. Don't mess this up. There we go. Okay, got it. So let's talk about this. I used to play TM a lot, but you joined the community pretty late, so you're kind of new to everything now? Okay. Yeah, honestly, for one of your first mapping projects, the scenery looks really good. I like the look of the glass, like roadblocks and stuff, and I like how you like mixed it up. You didn't just use all glass. You mixed it. It looks good. I think that, especially for one of your first projects, this is very impressive. Let's talk about the route though, because I think the ideas are pretty fun. There are a couple issues I did notice, especially if you are going for track of the day. You actually love this, even though fast maps aren't your forte, going in favorites to hunt later. Yeah, like I think if you weren't going outside of Cup of the Day as like a normal map, this is pretty decent. It's definitely, like, I like the minimal scenery. That looks good. I like these, like the central tower. That was a good choice. I like that. It's just with Cup of the Day in mind, the Cup of the Day has a few extra restrictions to it. So, and that is one, it has to be double respawnable. So, like this checkpoint, this would 100% automatically get it disqualified from Cup of the Day, just right there, because it's like, what, you double respawn and you just fall into the void. I didn't know you'll make up for it next time. Yeah, so I do have a video on Cup of the Day on how to get your map Cup of the Day or track of the day. It was made when another person was selecting maps instead of Phoebe, who's selecting them right now, but it still mostly holds up. The only part of that video that you don't really have to pay attention to anymore is the scores. The scores on when you get a review don't, like, that has changed. It's a lot easier now. So, but the rest of the video still holds up. And if you don't know how to do double respawns, I did make a video about that too. Everything you need to know about checkpoints has a tutorial on how to do double respawns in a way that won't just really mess up the memory. Because if you just edit these normal checkpoints for a double respawn, it's a very easy way to make your map super heavy. 3.5 more, she said the other day, but the more the better. Yeah. So this was kind of the first thing that really stands out as something that I would take a look at. Speed checks are also a no-go in Track of the Day. Speed checks are also a no-go in Track of the Day. Speed checks are also a no-go in Track of the Day. Speed checks are also a no-go in Track of the Day. Speed checks are also a no-go in Track of the Day. Speed checks are also a no-go in Track of the Day. Speed checks are also a no-go in Track of the Day. Speed checks are also a no-go in Track of the Day. Speed checks are also a no-go in Track of the Day. Speed checks are also a no-go in Track of the Day. Speed checks are also a no-go in Track of the Day. Speed checks are also a no-go in Track of the Day. Speed checks are also a no-go in Track of the Day. Speed checks are also a no-go in Track of the Day. Speed checks are also a no-go in Track of the Day. Speed checks are also a no-go in Track of the Day. Speed checks are also a no-go in Track of the Day. Speed checks are also a no-go in Track of the Day. So what I would do is I would actually, because right now, if you're too slow, you just fall into the void. But if you're too fast, then you kind of just come down here, and just like smack right here. It's not the smoothest landing if you're too fast. So I think what I would actually do is either make it so that the player is slower. Maybe if you free block like the magnet a little closer and then cover the flickering with like some plastic or stuff. I would also cover that flickering, by the way. Cover that flickering and then maybe move the magnet a little closer so the card drops earlier, and then add an extra piece right here to catch the slower players. And that way they come into here, slower players get caught like right here and they keep going. Faster players have more room for that drop down to get it smoothly. This, I think, is too much of a bottleneck. You need at least one more block of space in order to give players time, because coming out of the loop here, especially with internal cam, it's pretty blind, and people are going to come out of here and they're going to be like, what? And they're going to veer over to the left and then not be able to get back around in time, like what I did earlier. This, I don't know if it's intended, but you can 100% skip the engine off, and that is going to save time. And I don't really know what the penalty sand is doing. If you have engine off and penalty sand, it is intended? Okay. Voltsy, thank you for the raid. 4 more people have been brought onto the struggle bus, by their own free will. But I am sorry, once you board the struggle bus, you can't get off. But thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. How was your stream? What did you do? And then this, I think this might be a little too much of a straightaway, although at this point you are pretty fast. You're getting over here. And then, honestly, I will say, I'm not that big of a fan of the second half of the map. Like, the first half of the map kind of has a nice acrobatic, like pseudo full speed kind of feel. And then the second half, you have like this super long jump here. That would probably disqualify it from track of the day. Anti-boosters to slow the card down, and then here it just kind of like, you wanted the large jump but didn't really know how to handle landing the large jump. At least that's what it kind of reads like to me. And so you kind of like duct tape something together, and it's not the smoothest. I'd say that part is the weakest section of the map, but I think everything else is really good. TM crash, Ayla, no, not again. You're playing viewer maps also? Hey, there we go. Yeah, honestly, for Jster, especially for one of your first maps, like it's really good. Very, very nicely done. Very impressive. Time with proper cup of the day map. Cool. Sounds good. Like, Volty, just like playing whichever map the viewers told you to, or specific idea in mind. Cold Nights by Zerblizer 2000. Can't believe there's already been 2,000 Zerblizers. That's crazy. That, or Zerblizer was born in 2000, and in that case, the fact that they can use a computer already at such a young age is really impressive. Oh, wait, how do I turn? Okay, so a little hop there. Okay, I get it now. More engine off dirt, darn it. Whatever they told you to play, there you go. Hopefully they didn't torture you too much. Okay, got it. This map was on 14 days ago or more. I vaguely, well, I don't think this, specific map. It was this map, and it has some heavy changes to it, because I don't remember this at all. I like here signs. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it tells you exactly what you're supposed to do. I just wish I was better at following instructions. Voltsy, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I bet my professors wish that I was better at following instructions too. Might have been a little too inside on that drift. Well, I'm just gonna go inside, not worry too much about preserving speed. Ah, I ruined it. There's no way I get this. Yeah. I'll still take it. Pretty calm compared to most days. Oh no. That's not a good sign. Well, it's a good sign for today, maybe not for most days though. I don't think I'm supposed to drop that gear. I'll check out the GPS in a moment. Ah, I forgot. I've been forgetting to check GPSs. There we go. That should be plenty of speed. Perfect. Okay. I can do a lot better, though. Back from the crash. Very nice. Wasn't it, like, last time you crashed or something, you couldn't get Trackmania restarted again? I think it was some day or, like, whatever, that you crashed and were just unable to recover. There we go. Didn't drop the gear, although I'm way too wide for this plastic now. It's not where I'm going. It does that? Yeah, Trackmania's quirky like that, you know? There we go. That's what I want. I don't know if I'm supposed to jump over the rest of the grass, but that was quite smooth, except for the fact I dropped the gear. Yeah, this is really nice. Everyone has, like, submitted really good maps so far. Yeah, no, it's too inside. Maybe restrict the inside of checkpoint 6. I'll have to take a look at that. But no, I want a clean run. I know I should stop and talk about the map, but I don't want to stop and talk about the map. I want a clean run. I messed that up, but whatever. Okay, yeah, it's like half a second. I could do better, but let's talk about it. Well, first let's watch the GPS. Right, so what does the GPS look like, and how badly am I messing up here? Because a 46.8 seems like a really good time. Yep, more, yeah, lower on the wall rides. Ooh, a little drift, a little baby drift before the plastic. Interesting. And then, okay, a large jump to the grass. I was right that one time. I can be right every once in a while. Okay, that's how you're supposed to do the engine off dirt. Interesting. All right, yeah, I do agree. Who said that? With Ace. I do agree with Ace that the inside of checkpoint 6, wherever that is, is right before the, right here. I would 100% place like a light pole or something right here. Because especially since you're coming out of like a tight left-hand turn, you don't really see it until about here. And if you're super on the inside, like there's not much, like you're moving pretty fast at that point. So there's not much reaction time there. So 100% add like a light or something there. I'm also in cam 3. Yeah, so that's gonna restrict vision more, or like coming out of cam 3. So because once you come out of cam 3, like it takes like a split second for people to catch back up with what they're doing. The engine off dirt never felt quite right to me, but I also never got this part super clean, so I don't know if that's just me. I'd say if a lot of people are complaining about it or whatever, then I would maybe take a look at it, but otherwise it might just be an old man yelling at it. But the rest of this, it seems really good. I don't know if I have that much to say about it. Like it's a very strong map. I really like the scenery. Like it's just good. I don't know if I have that much more to say about it. Maybe I'll keep driving and see if I come up with anything else that I would like to say about it. Just the casual 0.6 behind my PB, it's fine. Yeah, I guess you're supposed to go way more on the inside for that. I guess that's also why that road is kind of gone, is because that way it can help guide the player through that. I think just like a little bit extra science, so it's not just like a hole in the floor. Players actually remember to keep it in mind. Ah, I touched. Yeah, that's not good. It's not a good landing. I dropped the gear. Yeah, like this doesn't feel good to me. I never got this to feel great. Yeah, this section I think it feels a little cramped. Like you want to be on the left side of the road, but even if you're just like a little too far to the right, oh, that's nearly like a second faster. That was world record right there. Yeah, like that. The ending feels a little cramped to me because if you exit out of this wrong, then like you're flying too far. You can't recover from it. You're going to crash. So feels a bit too punishing for my liking for that ending. But I mean that could also just be me being nitpicky. I am just one person, you know. It's my opinion. Either way, though, really good map. I had a lot of fun with it. I just wanted to keep hunting for a good time. Oh wow, I guess yeah. With the shorter amount of maps, we are at the intermission so far. I don't really have to go to the bathroom, but I don't also want to just like wait to the end where I'm really holding it in. So I think I'll try. I think I'll go to the bathroom anyway. Well, I'll take a small little break. Why not? Self-care, right? Isn't that on all the rage these days? That's why I got into cocaine. It's for the self-care, right? All right. With that, who is gonna take over the stream while I am gone? Who's gonna do it? Once we actually load in. Just one moment. There we go. You know what? Is Ace driving? Ace is not driving. Jab's driving. Jab will entertain the masses. Slow motion gameplay for self-care. Guys, no, Riolu wasn't cheating. He was just, you know, practicing self-care. Getting those world records for self-care, guys. All right. I'll be right back. Enjoy the chair. We'll have a nice chair stream. I don't know why the background is now so green. Now that whatever. Okay. I'll be right back. I am back, and not only am I back, we have Ollie. Yes. Yes. Can't believe Nola's using a green screen and not beaming himself into the Trackmania world. Honestly, really disappointed. Unfollowing. Oh no. There he is. Yes. Orange Cat, yes, and he is crazy. But you know what? We love him. And he loves to cuddle while I'm working on homework, which is great, except for the fact that he loves pencils, specifically playing with pencils that I am trying to do said homework with. Is that also a menace to society? I don't know about menace to society, but you know what? No, he screams for food very loudly. I'll say yes. Menace to society. It's okay, because we love him anyway. Because look how adorable he is. He's so happy. He screams for food like 2 hours early, constantly, non-stop. And look how happy he is with himself. He's so proud. So proud of himself. Of his white socks. I know, they're adorable. I can't pet them too much though, because he doesn't like his paws being touched. And then he'll bite me. Alright, but I think it's about time that we continued. I think Jab is on a PB, which means it's time to go. Boundaries, yes. Yes, Ollie, while I'm taking an exam with my bedroom door closed, Ollie is allowed to chew on the door and meow loudly outside of it. But if I touch his paws, then he's allowed to bite me. I think that's fair. And he's gone. Alright, Weregoose, welcome. Welcome. Totally didn't happen earlier today with the exam I took earlier. Getting fingers on the paws is super annoying. Ladorb, welcome. And then I see like a clip of Maji's cat, just like Maji's holding her cat, you know, like upside down, rubbing his belly, and the cat is just there like asleep the entire time. And I'm like, what on earth? My cat would kill me. But it's okay because he's adorable and I love him. TM crash, no. Pretty simple, hopefully. Track of the day tech route with auto slides, concept scenery, and mega hunted author time. GPS is removed for watching where lines developed. All right, that's fair. That's fair. Where do I go from here? I think to here. Seems like it's correct. Okay, I think I'm getting it. Okay, no, this is good. Did I do it? Ah, wow, you have to go fast for that risky. Okay. I'll take it. Your cat licks the outside of a bag with dry dog food because it sounds like he is chewing on it. He knows it's annoying. And that's how he demands his food. Very nice, very nice. Ollie used to chew on cables, but we've mostly got him to stop that. Mostly. 325 plus. Okay, okay. Ah. Darn it. Why can I not do this? I can't drive. I can't drive. I'm so sorry. I forgot. I went to the bathroom and I forgot how to drive. I'm so sorry, everyone. where am I going? Okay. I need to get better at that so I can actually test something. No, is this a drift? That last little bit is a drift. Ah, it's not 325, it's 319 with a lucky bounce. Oh, okay, not like that. Watch you mess up in full screen. Oh boy, thank you. Can't wait. I keep doing that. And I need to stop. Hey, there we go. I can get a lucky bounce in there. 325 is clean though. I'm a gamer. I'm never clean. Alright, there are a few things. Well, one, I definitely would like some guiding scenery right here, because especially once you start out, I was thinking, like, am I supposed to go over here? Like, or am I supposed to kind of, like, keep on going around here? Like, it was, yeah, so definitely, like, an arch or something once you place more scenery. Just let the player know where to go. Let's see, this... Very accurate with your numbers, yes. Well, to be fair, I specifically air brake so my car would like be more angled up and I could hopefully bump into the finish, and it worked. But let's see. This, I think, like, this is the weirdest section of the map to me, because right here it seems like it's supposed to be an auto slide, and it's good until here where you realize that this is not, like, this is a lot sharper. This is sharper than this. And so what this would suggest is that this is a drift right here going from, like, turning this way into here. Like, back here would be a drift, but since you're already sliding from here, you can't really turn any sharper without just like pressing brake and getting a no slide, which means that this, you're supposed to slow down all the way back here, but you're not going to know that until you get to like here. So it's just like, to me, it's a really awkward line. I don't quite get it. Yeah. But it's a little, I don't think it's that intuitive, going into it. But as far as I can tell, I think that's pretty much it. As far as, like, problems. Oh, and I would like a little sign at the beginning letting people know to drop down over here. Because the first few times I kept going through here. will be, so yeah, so just like a sign or something pointing to the left, and then with the GPS right there, then I think it would be good. I was also thinking that would be a good spot for GPS. I bet that's where the GPS goes. And I was right. Okay, I can get a much cleaner run on this. I am struggling hard to learn this. Which, I mean, to be fair, it would also be a good resource to come back to and be like, okay, what does a player that is really struggling on this map look like? And here you go, here's gameplay. Where do we need to add that scenery so they can do better? I am very curious to see what the GPS looks like with this. I'm braking way too much. I'm so slow. I feel so slow. Whatever. I mean, I'm probably, like, I don't know if there will be time right now. I mean, unless you send, or no, that's enemy. Submitting the spring competition map. Cool, okay. I will say, I am liking the look of the map so far. I know this is more of like, you know, sketch scenery. You just, you know, place it and stuff. But, I am liking the colors in the blocks that you've chosen so far. Would be for after, probably. Okay. But yeah, I am skill checked hard on this, and so if you guys want to know what a player struggling on the map currently looks like, here you go. Perfect gameplay. Yeah, like even after like slowing down and stuff for this, like this doesn't feel good. Which means that like for this, I'm approaching this at a really sharp angle, and my first instinct is like drift to the right, drift to the right. You see this, but then, you know, you're not supposed to drift to the right. You're supposed to use the penalty grass, help to the right. And I think smoothing this out, making this a bit more readable, would help improve like the rest of the section here. Because I think since I'm off the right line here, the rest of this is feeling a little janky. And I think it stems from this. I don't like how this is gradual and then sharp. I would probably swap the two, where you have the sharp first, then you come out of the drift in the more gradual. But outside of that, I think the map is really taking shape. I like it. Oh, come on. We're gonna swap to the next map once I have an actual decent run going. I better be able to finish this. Too slow. Hey, look at that. Barely made it. Intended. Any suggestions? Instead of like, what is a 3x3 or 4x4 turn there, I would maybe add, maybe have it, I would probably knock it, if it's a 3x3, knock it down by 1 to a 2x2, or if it's a 4x4, 3x3, and then see how you can connect it there. And I would try that. Just try one turn smaller. Or if you have like the transition to road, one straight piece, and then the one block smaller turn, I think that would signify to players more that you're supposed to hold break, like extend the drift a little bit further, and then I think that would lead better into it. Because I will admit that last time where I actually got it somewhat clean, it felt better. And I think just like telegraphing to the player like this is what you're supposed to do a bit more directly would help that section. But yeah, I think it's coming together. I think you're doing a good job. Oh, okay, well that's a wall. Let's see. Grass Glide V2 work in progress by Dream the Chicken. Validated by Chicken Out of Box. We have so many chickens now. Normally that would be an insult, but I think it's a good thing. Oh, okay. Touch the wall. I see a double respawn up there. Okay, let's go for risky. I got this. Oh, risky's actually. Oh, author time. I'm so good at this. This is definitely me having like a really good author time. Me being a great driver and not Fez validating the map in just one shot because it wasn't validated for map review. It's definitely me being a skilled player. Alright, but this feels pretty nice so far. Ah, too far on the inside. Darn it. It's all wrong. Nope, I need to go more on the outside and angle in for the grass, so I'm not turning so harshly. And that will let me get more speed. Here's a drift. I'll take it, whatever. Prowess, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good night so far. Am I in gear 3 or 4? Am I gearing down or staying at the same gear? I'm staying at the same gear. Okay, that's good to know. Rude. Okay, you probably want to drift the previous corner pretty harshly in order to get a no drift line on that second. I might have to watch the GPS for that one. Yeah, I messed that up. But a little hop to the finish. Okay, I was just gonna do some mapping. I was like, oh hey, mapping guy, that's me. It's funny whenever I like raid someone and they're just like, oh, Nullifus, aren't you the mapping guy? Like, I am the mapping guy. That is me. That's what I built my entire identity around in Trackmania. Which means people are going to be super critical of any map I build, which is great. Love that for myself. Be like, wow, this map sucks. I expected better from the mapping guy. Thankfully, my mascot is the struggle bus, so it's the perfect mascot. Oh, I almost got away. Almost got away with that, with that turn there. I was being a little too greedy. Ah. Set GPS? Okay, cool. Cool. I'll check it out after. There we go. That's better. Not the best landing position, but I'll take it. That's not what I want to do, but I'm still in gear 4. Let me go. Never mind. Darn it, and that made me lose. Ah, whatever. Apparently my discovery time was not that bad. Okay, well, let's check out the GPS. Driven by N.A. Filler. I don't know that player. Huh. Okay, so they drop the gear anyway. Yeah. Keeping the gear, something I can't do. All right. Oh, that... Jams, hey? Welcome, welcome. How are you doing tonight? Greaves, welcome. Also, how are you doing tonight? Overall, I like this map. I think it's very flowy. Let's see. I think the only part that's a little awkward is gonna be like this section here. Oh, Valadarka, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night so far. Going for a job tomorrow. Wish you luck. Ooh, that's exciting. Good luck. Hope you get it. Let's see. I think this, because it is a little weird to have the turbo there, but also it's even weirder in the GPS that you have the turbo there, but then also drop the gear. So I don't know if it's like that's just a line you messed up in the GPS, or if you've played it and that's the fastest line that you found. If it's the fastest line to drop the gear, I would probably change this turn a little bit and make it so that's not the case. Oh, beard, a little goatee, a little bit of facial hair. Thank you. I grew it myself. Let's see. And then here, you do have to drift this pretty hard. Like, you have to overdrift this corner in order to make this one without drifting, which is a little weird. I would probably make this corner a little tighter if you can. And then that way, just naturally taking this corner the best way will lead you perfectly into this little corner here. That, or give yourself like a little bit more room here, but just either way, that way you don't have to overdrift this in order to drive this properly. Lies? No, I did grow this myself. I promise. With the help of some people, but that's fine. I think the rest is looking pretty good, though. I mean, I don't have like a super clean run, but yeah, I think it's only that middle section. I really like how the scenery is coming together so far. How many maps are you gonna review? It's a shorter stream this week, because I do have to end stream early. I've got someone that's staying over, because I live closer to the hospital and they're having surgery. So shorter stream tonight. Figure that would be an okay excuse. Oh, thank you for the follow. I'll read the name in just a moment. I just gotta get the world record real quick. Whew, got that. A little more over to the right than last time. Perfect. Don't drop the gear, don't drop the gear. Yes. Yes. So good. There we go. This is the last one? No. Feckles is the last one. So there's probably one more after this. But yeah, I really like how the scenery is coming out so far. Yeah, just this one section that's like a little weird. And the rest I think is really good. Very nice. We've had lots of really good maps tonight. Everyone's trying their best. That this was Feckles? No, this was way too easy. Apparently Feckles is just like a wild ride. So, we'll see. Seems to lack some scenery. No, I think this map's finished. I think this is the final iteration. Might change your username soon. Got a new creative one, and we won't have the 2A's in chat anymore. Oh no, how else am I gonna get confused? I'm supposed to be just confused all the time. That's my normal state of being. No, we have one more. Okay, so it's this one, then it's probably Feckles, and that's probably it. Risky is very weird, honestly. I feel like you can overjump the Risky if you're too fast. So maybe that might be an issue, but I wasn't fast enough? I guess the Risky was pretty lackluster, now that I think about it. This seems like a remake. Oh, look at that author time. World record. Give me that $777. A profusion of confusion. That's right. Oh, darn it. I have not played the original of this track, so I don't know how faithful of a recreation this is, but the scenery looks really good. No! No! My PB, it's gone. Pretty good recreation. It's hard for, it's gonna be a little hard for me to like say stuff about it because it's a recreation, you know. It's like, well, it's supposed to be this way. Okay, I can take that last turn tighter. Pretty boring. I think it's boring. Well, it's because of the start here. The start here is pretty slow, and so it kind of feels like a loading screen before you get to the rest of the map. But, like, that's how the original map is. So, I don't know if it's, like, something that I can say, well, yeah, I'll just critique it. Easy world record. You got the world record. Very nice. Dude, get that $777. This is the map Virtual was talking about, right? Like this specific one. Hi, Ollie. Would you like to come sit, or are you just gonna stand in front and block my screen? Hey, there we go. Nice little. Okay, where are you going? Are you where are you going? Why don't you come right here, Ollie? There we go. There we go. How about right this? You can say hi to the masses, to your adoring fans. There you go. 17.81? Oof. Might have to get Riolu on that. There you go. Played a bunch of snow maps in the server yesterday, all these TM and UF. Yeah, I think it's the start. Like, the starts aren't very exciting. Like, I like the ending once you get more speed and you... Yeah, and you get going on the turns you're supposed to get. But I think it's just because, like, the start is so slow, and all the turns are flat. There's, like, no elevation changes. Yeah, Also, isn't the world record 17.81? I would have thought that the bounty would have been to beat the 17.81, but I guess that's also, like, Riolu got that 17.81 legitimately, so I don't know if then the goal would be to just, like, match it. Ah, I messed up the end. It was like barely possible. Yeah, okay, so there you go. Just add another 7 to the price pool. Just make it $7,777. There you go. Are you funding that or? Oh no, Virtual is. He's got money. You know, like some of the largest prize pool payouts in history. We've got Red Bull Trackmania Red Bull. We've got Deep Dip 2, and we've got this map in TMUF or whatever this one is from. Okay, I see a 0.80. So, you know what? Possible. Let's go with it. So the route is faithful. The scenery close to the route too, but the further away you get, the more you use big blocks. Ah, I messed up the end again. Custom mountains from exchange. Okay. Yeah, I see that. I see that. Honestly, the recreation, at least the little tidbit that I saw from Virtual's video, it does look fairly nice. Like, if you're going for a faithful recreation, I think you've pretty much nailed it. If you want to do something like a bit more than just a faithful recreation, then I would consider bumping the speed up at the start instead of like all the way back here, because it does kind of just feel like you're like in a loading screen. You know, I can interact with chat. I can look at Ollie, who's just chilling over there. He's waiting for food. He gets fed in like an hour. Ah. The signs, of course, are a bit different. Yeah. As you're like, there are naturally going to be things that you can't really bring over. Okay, Ollie, I'm not gonna have you walking all over everything because you're hungry and want attention, because you're afraid that I forgot about you. Guys, you don't understand. Ollie's dying. I've never once forgotten to feed him, but you don't understand. He's dying. Poor Ollie, just wasting away. Ah. And, you know, 2020 gave us Banked. Well, actually, they've been in the game for a while. I don't know if they were in TMUF, but... You know, like, some more elevation changes, so it's not just flat. No! Darn it, that was pretty good. But I guess now you can use the scenery's new template feature maps. We'll just notice. Yeah, honestly, there's a lot of open space for this, and the scenery does look fairly nice. I think it looks a little bare for 2020 standards, but I mean, as for a template, and you can just fill it in, like, yeah, that's. I think this that's actually a really good idea. There's an ice patch near the tunnel. Yeah, I noticed that from looking over. Darn it. I mean, this is chill. I wish the beginning was a little more exciting, but I mean, I guess we can blame Nadeo. Nadeo, how many years ago? Come on, didn't they know basic mapping theory? I bet like 17 years ago, Nadeo hadn't even watched one of my videos. And they made the entire campaign without watching a single one of my videos. Like, which is kind of crazy. The overhang was fun to build over checkpoint 2. Oh, I see that. Yeah, that does look nice. Honestly, I think you do. I think that's actually a really good point you brought up about this is a decent just template just to go off of. I just wish the map itself, like the route itself, had a bit more going on with it. But I get that it's like a faithful recreation. Oh my god, I can't drive. Now I understand why Grenade uses Grenade Cam. There we go. There's finally like some type of PB. Holy cow, that was way too long without a PB. And the sign after the downhill is a 90-degree angled wood for the sign for the original, which was planted in the snow. You left the template TM 2020. You're talking about the sign after the downhill? You're talking about this thing? I don't recognize this block. The other sign, like that's just a checkpoint sign. But yeah, I see how this was recreated. You got like the wood, just S-bend up further out after the checkpoint. Oh, you're talking about these? Oh, these are little turbos, aren't they? Still have some. I have a recent map with like feedback to me. No, unfortunately, I can't stream very long today. No, further. What? Oh, are you just talking about this? I was just looking at the route, but yeah. What is this? Oh yeah, that's just block platform. But Valadarka, I do have a Discord, and on that Discord, that's where I take map review submissions. You can, if you want, you can join the Discord, !Discord, and then sign up for a role that you can get notified as soon as map submissions get posted. They're posted normally roughly about an hour before Cup of the Day on Tuesday. So the day before, and then that way your map is guaranteed. Even if you can't make it to the stream, it's perfectly fine to submit a map and then catch the VOD later. Yeah, it seemed like a pretty like faithful recreation, Ace. It did look really nice. I think you have a really cool template that you can use, but I do... Now I just wish the original map was more exciting. Reminds me of like in SpongeBob when... I forget what episode, what exactly it was. It might have been the hotel episode. Where they get like Squidward's mom to bake cookies. And they handed them to Squidward. And Squidward's like, wow, these are the way that mom used to make them. Now I just wish she was a better baker, or like something like that. But yeah, very nice recreation. I just wish the original map was a little more exciting. Okay, so this, how do I do this? This is gonna be the last one for tonight. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna continue. You're supposed to... Yeah, infinite strife. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna... That's pretty accurate to the way I'm gonna be. How? Okay, I've got to take a look at this. I'm doing something wrong. How on earth am I supposed to drive this? Yeah, you're just supposed to get there super early. This is a very tight margin of error. Oh, okay, well that's not what I want to do. So can I get to the first checkpoint? Yeah, something tells me the map validator plugin was put to good use on this one. So the question is, can I get to the first checkpoint? I don't know if I can. I mean, I know I can, but will I actually be able to do it? No. Okay, Feckle, this is really hard. I got it. I bumped, and now I don't have the speed for this. No. It's okay. This is double respawnable, right? Right? Okay, try again. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to critique, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to all of it. Darn it. Okay, so I'm slowly becoming more consistent on this first checkpoint. I said slowly, so it's not a perfect. But I reached the first checkpoint, so I've already exceeded my own expectations for this. No, darn it. I don't think the next part is like a super bad speed check, but I do think I'm just not... I just have to not hit the wall. And that's really hard. Too wide. Yes, you don't want to go too wide. That one was just... That one was my bad. Oh my... No, it's nothing but struggle. Oh boy. You know what? I can still make it even if I clip, right? Yeah, maybe not. It's really easy to overjump that plastic. Like, the lineup for the plastic is so small. You want to land smoothly on the plastic itself. Not, okay, well that's not what you do. Although if I bounce to the next checkpoint, that'd be cool. Oh boy, it's 6. I've been playing this for 6 minutes and I still haven't even gotten to the second checkpoint. Yeah, Feckle, this might be pretty brutal. Oh. Yes. No. Darn it. Oh, hold on. Okay, I had to make sure. I had to double check what Ollie was getting into. No, it's okay. This is supposed to be a competition map. This might be a TMGL difficulty. And, like, even then, I will say, I had an easier time getting through the actual TMGL maps than this one right now. Okay, I think I'm just gonna release on the castle blocks. That might make it easier to line. Even then, I shouldn't have released there. No, this is just tough. Yeah, not like that. Yes! No! Darn it! Oh my god. If the next thing is a speed check that I can't make. Oh, why is there another speed check, man? Oh wait, it's actually not that bad. Okay, on the outside here. Where am I going? To the left. To the left, to the left. One bonk this time. I'll take it. Maybe I shouldn't take this, but I'm gonna take it anyway. Oh, I should not have taken it. Oh boy. come on. Just let me on the platform. I deserve it. Oh, I'm right there. Not like... Oh, wait. I actually made it. I thought I would bounce off. Hey, Tootie. Easiest track of the day route. Yep. Oh, wait. Steep. And then... I don't know if this is supposed to be a quarter pipe or like a direct fin. I might just treat it as a quarter pipe just for the sake of finishing. No. Let me, I swear, if I get right here and I still don't finish, get in the finish. It's right there. Get in the finish. Yay! Oh my, okay. Okay, I'm probably gonna open this one up and talk about it a little bit more because I spent the entire time just trying to finish. Oh boy. Really good. I did it. Really good time. 12 minutes. I barely get a finishing time. Holy cow. Okay. Okay, before... Okay, so we're back to the lobby, but we're not quite done yet. I was at 7:30. Okay, I still got a bit of time. I'm just gonna... Okay, let's see what's going on here. So I think I'm gonna watch the GPS. I mean, yeah, this looks doable. I mean, it definitely is doable and everything. I think that corner's a little too tight. That one looks too tight to me. And then I think this is it. I think there's like a risky versus safe where the risky is just directly up. Yeah, into the finish. Okay, that's what I thought. So even watching the GPS, I think this corner looks like it looks insanely tight. Like you have to drop so many gears just to get this turn. So that one looks really tight. I mean, the rest of the map looks decently smooth. It looks like you can clip the top of this tree as you jump to this. So I would probably delete that tree specifically. I think you can keep the other trees. We do need oxygen. And then the rest. So my only concern for this is that this is supposed to be a competition route. For what competition? Because I do not say this lightly when I say that. Like, I legit had an easier time playing these, like playing the TMGL maps. I'm not talking about the easy version of those maps. I'm talking about like the full version of those maps. I legit had an easier time playing them. An easier time getting through. So if this is, I could see this working for like a hunting competition. So if you go for hunting, purely hunting, and it's supposed to be like really skilled players, then I could see this working. If it's If it's for live rounds, anything with live rounds, this is way too difficult for that. Because even for this first checkpoint, the line through this to hop to catch this with enough speed to bump here is very narrow. The moment, basically the moment you leave this, you don't really get control back of your line until here. Until probably about here, because even then it's really easy to like jump a little too far and bonk this and keep going. So many speed checks and one crash kills everything. Yeah, thankfully, you know, I'm able to get through everything, and it wouldn't be too bad to add a double respawn here. But I would also consider making it so that instead of just having this little clip here, is turning this into an actual element and like extending this out one block, extending that out one block, putting a block in the middle here. So instead of just like boom, boom, it turns into like boom, like you land and then you steer a little bit and then you jump. So everything isn't just combined into one. Because at that point, if you crash this, your mistake was probably back here. At the very start. And I think that's where the main difficulty comes in, and it's really the start. Once you get past the start, like you can double respawn here, like I think I proved you can get to the end crashing almost everything. So it's really, I think it's really just the start that's like that difficult. And then the only thing that didn't really look that smooth was this turn, watching the GPS. But there we go. I think I've said what I wanted to say. I do like the purple though. I am a fan of purple.